Motorcycle version?
Nope.
Okay. Well, hi.
Alright guys.
I
don't know, I mean, you just kind of took over there really, didn't you?
naturally.
Well, let me tell them what we're doing and then you can talk to the camera as much as you want. I'll just edit it all out. Alright guys, so some people said they'd like to see how we find our bikes. Sultan's looking for a project. He don't like my ugly scooter. So let's get online and see what we can find him. I can hire a fan. His budget's 700. We want to get something for around 5 really, so that we've got the price of the fan and bits and pieces to spend on it. So here we go. We're going to shout out exactly what we're looking at and we will show you as well. I'm going to do Gumtree. What are you going to do? Facebook Marketplace. Excellent. Right, so I'm going to put in Gumtree, £700 because we're going to hustle them down. And I'm going to go 15 miles from here. 30, I'm going to go 30 miles. So £700. What I'm finding with Gumtree at the moment is that they're all kind of traders.
Yeah, to be like,
yeah.
they'll like try hide it as they're like a private seller or good place sellers.
And we need someone who's just got a bike in their garden.
They just want to get rid of it.
Sponsored by Pepsi.
Pepsi, of course.
I got one straight away. Oh no, you don't want a moped ideally.
No. Funny enough, everyone's.
You want a geared bike.
Yeah. A lot of people there are scared and they don't know.
It's a nice big cruising moped though, and at the moment, right, it's quite far, but no, you don't want a moped.
No, mopeds are not
Alright, we'll get on to a marketplace. Ooh.
What's it all about?
I got a nice one.
Alright, let's hear it.
I've got a Honda CG 125. Now you like building interesting bikes. These bikes, everything's on eBay for them. You can calf race it, you can scrambler it, you can do anything you want really. So Honda CG 2006 125, not used, has been stolen, recovered but not registered. All running as it should.
Not registered, that part's a bit to me.
Ignition, no, I mean the damage wasn't registered.
Oh.
It is all running and works as it should, but it needs a new ignition valve. That's easy, we can do that. Simple switch has been put on. Oh, it's got a switch on it. It's got a logbook. It doesn't have keys, obviously. Sold as seen. £500 all offer. Let me show the camera. So, there's the description, although I've already read it to you. It's obviously in London. Let's have a look at the pictures. There we are. So, CG125. I know these bikes inside out, guys. They're easy to work on. Sultan likes kind of making interesting bikes. Sultan, this is a still.
I don't even know how it looks.
I'm going to send it to you right now. I'm going to send this to Sultan, he can have a look, and I'm going to keep on Gumtree looking at what we're going to get. Right, let me send this to you. Right, how do you do all this? Normally...
You can just screenshot it.
That's what I normally do. No, hang on. WhatsApp, do you talk to me on WhatsApp?
Yeah. I literally spoke to you today on WhatsApp.
I don't understand all this yet, really.
Alright, we've got something.
Mate, that's a still. It's only been on 3 hours. Someone's going to whip that one up, by the way. Right, for me, back onto Gumtree. Sultan's been sidelined on Facebook Marketplace, obviously, because he's now looking at my bike.
Yeah. Alright, let's see.
Lots of mopeds.
You can turn your band into a bobber and knock it for £2.5 grand.
No. I mean, that's a good point there. When you bob a bike, it doesn't automatically add money, so that's a good point to the general public.
There's a bobber underneath that for about 400 quid.
Yeah, exactly.
For lowering the price.
What have we got? That's your best bet at the moment. Oh, what's this? A Lexmoto, a Cruiser 125, Chinese, which is fine, plenty parts.
But Lexmoto?
Mate, look, it says 125 Cruiser, look at it.
For 150 quid?
Exactly.
Is it really 150 quid?
Right, Lexmoto, Arizona 125, needs tax and MOT, has no key, quick sale £150. That's a steal, you get an ignition set for 30 quid.
Where are they?
Dude, you want to call that one, man? Let me send it to you. I'll send it to you. Don't do your kind of down and out accent.
So we'll do the
You're more well spoken one.
custom services.
Yeah. Alright, I'm sending that to you. I suggest you give them a call. We can collect that in an hour if I hire a fan.
Alright.
So guys, Lexmoto Cruiser 125. It does look a bit odd. Let me show you guys. You know what?
We could change the paintwork.
I'm leaving you guys out. Let me show you guys. Right, here we are, 150 quid. So it's a cruiser style bike. Obviously paint on the tank looks a bit funny, but you can buy these tanks for 80 quid. It's brand new.
South East London.
Is it southeast?
South East London. SE85.
What are you worried about, getting mugged?
It's around that.
Give the guy a call. I mean, it's got no keys, but it has a logbook. Does it have a logbook?
I don't seem to have a logbook. I'll give him a call.
That's your first question. Does it have a logbook?
Logbook's the main thing. You can't do it without the logbook.
Alright, go on. We're going to listen to your call. Alright, guys. Unedited. Let's hear this.
Sarita.
Hello?
Hello, is this Sarita?
Who's speaking, please?
I saw your ad on Gumtree for the Lexmoto motorcycle.
Oh, yes, yes.
Is it still available?
Yes, I've got someone coming around this evening, but I'm not sure what time. They
Um,
haven't got back to me today.
What part of South East London are you from? Because I'm from...
Deptford.
Where's Deptford?
Deptford, not that far.
Not that
Where
far.
are you from?
I'm from
Islington.
Islington, so North London.
Okay.
Let me just... I'm just putting it in the maps.
Essentially, we're just looking for what area we could pick
I
up.
live near Rubber Hive Tunnel. Blackwall Tunnel.
Oh, that's not far.
Um,
There's two of us here. We're being annoying. So have you secured it with this other guy, or would we be allowed to come and have a look?
Well, he said he'll come this evening.
But yeah. I mean, we could.
That's all that's been said.
I mean, we could come in an hour. Actually, we needed to ask if you have a logbook because it doesn't have keys.
I do have the logbook.
Perfect. Also, is the steering lock stuck on? So will it be awkward to load?
I don't know if there's a steering lock on. I don't think there is.
Otherwise, it would only turn left. But yeah.
I don't know. I'd have to go outside. But I've got the logbook and I've got the previous logbook as well.
And you just want it out the way, and it's on for like 150 quid, isn't it?
Yeah, 150.
I think we should. I think if you didn't mind, we should come and have a look if you will.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
yeah. Could you?
Basically, I was going to get rid of it.
I think we'd be there in under an hour.
Okay, then yeah, that'd be brilliant.
Would that be okay?
Yeah.
All right. Hang on, Sultan. Is this cool?
Pardon?
Is bank transfer okay or is cash okay?
You can draw cash, can't you?
Bank transfer's fine.
All right, no worries.
Okay. Let's get the address, and I think if Sultan doesn't buy it, I'll buy it.
Okay, brilliant.
So,
I just want to get rid of it as soon as possible, basically.
Do you know what? Then let's get the address. As long as I can hire a fan, because I normally just use the SIP fan, it should be okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So if I can get the postcode, please.
Okay, I'll send it to you.
Oh, you're gonna text it?
Yeah.
Perfect.
This, wouldn't it?
And we'll.
Oh, do you need to take it? Whichever.
Oh,
Yes.
excellent. Look, let me check if I can get the fan, and as long as that's all good, I'll call you straight back, let you know we're on our way, so that we're not messing around.
Okay, brilliant.
Thank you.
Okay, what's your names again, please?
It's Charlie and Sultan.
Okay, then, thanks.
Thanks. Bye
Okay,
bye.
hopefully see you in an hour.
Thanks.
Okay, thank you. Goodbye.
Yeah, that was alright.
I forgot we were being filmed.
It all costs nothing, but yeah, that seems alright.
Listen, if you don't want it, I want it.
I want it. It's a cruiser. Everyone knows I
Can't
want a
just
cruiser.
buy everything when you feel like it.
Yeah, you can.
I've showed them already.
But like, look at the hot rod red.
We only get 6 watches when you're on.
The thing there, the chrome looks alright. Looks
Listen,
decent.
it looks like it needs a tank, and it needs an ignition set.
Well, you could probably flip this for something nonetheless. 100%. 150 quid.
Wait, what year is it? What year is that? I've lost
2014.
it. Mate,
It's a steal. It's 100, and it's a 125.
do you want me to see if I can get a fan?
Yeah, let's go now.
I'm skint, you have to pay for it.
Yeah, can I transfer you cash?
It's only £10 an hour.
Yeah, I can as long as I can, yeah.
Alright, let me see if I can get a fan. Let's switch off the 6 watches, because when you're on, only 6 watches.
Six watches better than 0 watches, don't worry.
Well, no, I get like 300 when you're not on.
Yeah.
So, guys.
Hello?
Hi, so Sultan, we'll be with you by around 6:15.
Oh, brilliant.
Perfect.
Yeah, perfect.
That's great.
We'll see you then.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thanks.
great.
Thanks,
Thank
bye.
you. Bye.
Great, let's pack up what we've got. We'll go and get the fan, and we're on our way. Guys, we're not going to film the actual transaction part of it because people aren't keen on that. If we can get a minute to show you the bike before we've bought it, we'll do that because we don't normally do that. This could have been great. We could call this the £200 motorbike challenge.
Because also the thing
Let's
is,
pretend we designed it like that.
so 125 as well, so this could be like a great starter bike as well. Like, for anyone else
Mate, I am ready. Let's go. Let's pack up and go. So guys, we're on our way. We're just packing up here. So we're going in my car with the ramp to the hire car. Dude, careful.
I don't know how to do this, man.
And then we are going to look at this Lexmoto Arizona thing, which I wish I found without Sultan. But he is buying himself. Great. So guys, here's Sultan's bike in the fan. Lexmoto Arizona, I believe. At first glance, it's in very good condition with the odd bit of rust. I mean, it's very, very good. If you look at, Sultan, if you look at all the chrome work, no issue at all. It has got a bit of damage on the tank there, but it's not as bad as it looked in the picture. And then bits of this rust that can be so easily done. This is going to be a stunning bike, and it's going to be up and running tomorrow. Also, we have a great story about this bike. We'll tell you when we get out of here. So guys, an hour and a half ago we were sitting there and I said, Sultan, let's find you a bike, a project. And he went, you know how talkative he is, he went, And I went, Sultan, mate, you were going to spend 600 on my little moped. You've got £600, let's find you something cheaper. And then literally an hour and a half later we're back with a nice little Cruiser 125. We're going to pull it out and Sultan's going to have a talk over what he's going to look at, what he needs to concern himself with, and so on. I nearly caught Sultan singing.
Yeah, nearly.
Alright, so we're just going to talk through kind of roughly what the biggest. Let's start with the first elephant in the room, the paint on the tank. The fuel has drained down at some point, causing this. And when we talk about paint not being fuel proof, this is exactly what happens. Don't get me wrong, it won't happen with a quick spill. This has probably been on its side for a little while. So that's number one. Anything else? What else, Sultan? What are you going to do? What are you going to look over?
So for first glance, like Charlie said, the paintwork, which that could be sorted out, no worries there. Other thing is the headlight right there.
Let's see. Oh, you mean the lack of headlight?
Lack of headlight, exactly.
Alright, that's a good point.
But essentially, just a bit of the odd like servicing and everything like that could be sorted out.
Are you going to go original with that headlight or put on one like I do? One of the clip-ons onto here? We'll have a look, we'll have a look online, if the original comes cheap enough.
Another thing is this part here, but
we've already talked about this together, guys. We're going to kind of just trim this up to make it the right shape so it's not jagged and sharp, because it's quite a big long one anyway. So we're going to draw a line, cut along that line, and it'll be lovely. So at the moment,
change out the fuel.
have you got a key to there and there?
Unfortunately we do not.
No, we do not. It does not have a key.
However,
That's problem number one.
what we're going to do is change the ignitions. Shouldn't be that hard.
No.
A couple bolts.
Yep.
And get that sorted out.
Yep. Somehow, oh, actually, you're a lock guy.
Yeah.
Somehow we need to get the fuel off without breaking the fuel tank. Normally I hammer in a flathead and turn it. That normally works. But Sultan is a lock guy, so he can work his magic on that. What's the oil like? Let's stand it up for me.
The oil.
Stand the bike up. Let's have a look. See, it looks clean. I can see the bottom bit already. Lean it a bit towards me. Yeah, and straighten up. Yeah, it's got a nice amount of oil and it looks clean enough. But we'll do a dip test on that one and we'll check it out. Otherwise, we don't know anything about this bike. We don't know how long since it's been started up. Oh, the story we were meant to tell you.
Yeah.
The story. So, the lady sold this bike because her partner left her and didn't pay child maintenance or something, Sultan. Apparently the bike's been there for a couple of years sitting, so so she had the right to sell it. I mean, we can only take her word for it, guys. We paid the money and we changed the logbook.
Oh, she's got the logbook.
We've got the logbook, but yeah, so Sultan got a dirt cheap steal here, 150 quid, and all it needs is some sort of lock set, a little bit of paint or not, it's not that bad, a bit of touch-up paint maybe. and a service. Now I've said to Sultan we will get this up and started and running tomorrow. So keep your eye out for Sultan's project. This video is going to be called Sultan's Project, and we'll show you some bits and pieces. He wants to learn a carb clean. Now this is just a perfect bike. It's so easy, guys. Look, it's all accessible. You pop it off. I'll teach him and you guys a proper carb clean. We'll chuck it back on. And from there, I think a bit of beautifying. We'll try and find some of this candy red paint. Just, I think, touch it up. Just touch up the area. It's always going to look a bit rough. But otherwise, it's a brilliant bike. I really love the shape. Let us know in the comments what you think. Let us know what you want Sultan to do. Let us know how much you want Sultan to do. He's a little bit shy on camera, even though he don't look it. Yeah. And, but actually, it's quite cool having Sultan on some of the videos. What was the last video? We'll call this video, Any Idiot Can Buy and Build a Project Motorcycle. Or are you over the idiot bit?
I say I'm more a novice. Novice is probably more.
Any novice. Oh, I like it. Any novice can buy, can source, fix,
I mean, you did have some help.
build and sell a project motorcycle.
Yeah.
There it is, guys. There it is. If you like this this one, subscribe, comment, share, and we'll do a bit of both now. So we'll do a bit on this and a bit on the moped tomorrow. As always, thanks for watching. I was only meant to do 2 hours today, and that was 7 hours ago.